morning, everybody. Welcome back to IP Farms. Well, it's Saturday morning, getting ready to leave the house, headed towards the farm. Not sure what we'll get into today. I gotta run to a buddy of mine's house that helps me on Saturday and check to see about material for the axles there, and then double check at the farm. And I'm not sure if we'll end up at the scrap yard or we'll just wait. It's rainy and a little bit chilly. It's not supposed to, I think the rain's gone, but it's damp and dreary, so I'm not sure if we'll make it to the scrap yard or not. But anyway, just want to say good morning, and we'll bring you along for whatever we get into throughout the day. Stay tuned. Okay, everybody, back. Been working for a little while this morning. No need in boring you with cutting the other axle apart. Got the second one cut apart. Got this one stripped down. Gonna have to move the spring purchase further out here after some checking. It's too much distance from the backing plate in. I need to move those out, which ironically the axle has 4 on it, so shouldn't be a big deal. Cob 2 off there. So having to get all the lug nuts off, which everything's rusty from sitting, and having to take the U-bolts off. Of course, it's got locking nuts on it, and I don't have a big impact. I use a little Craftsman there, but it doesn't like it too good, so it's all hand motion. So thought I might bring you along for a little bit of that. Get this one stripped down, get the other one stripped down, and then be ready to start pulling the dexters out from under the trailer. Be back with you shortly. Well, that sure was a chore. I guess I need to invest in a impact or air impact or something, just really not in the budget right now. But I should have been spraying those the other night when I was up here, when I cut the one apart. But anyway, got 4 sections of axle now, everything cut apart. Got the springs off of them, U-bolts. Like I said before, we got to cut the spring perches off and move those. So there's all the U-bolts there. And got all the springs there. So did some measuring this morning, figuring can't really find any pipe or anything that's perfect for it, so I guess I'm gonna have to call the steel place Monday and see if I can find something close. It did end up measuring 2.5 on the inside instead of 2 3/8. Not the best of measuring tools, but I've got a piece of if I can show it here, this pipe here that is actually 2 3/8. We're going to use, got a little longer section of it here. Going to use that to slide in the axle, just to kind of hold the 2 pieces together to get for mock-up purposes. So got my fingers crossed what I can find at the steel company. I hope I don't have to end up getting something bigger and having it cut down on the lathe, but I do have a friend of mine that does that, so I did the bushings. Okay, well, let's see if we can get the trailer jacked up now and start getting these dexter axles out and getting the spring perches and whatnot, not perches but hangers, cut off of it. So bring you back for a little bit of that. Okay, got the tires and wheels off, jacked up on jack stands. I went ahead and broke all the bolts loose. Try to get some of this in real time. So let's see if we can get the springs undone from the hangers and equalizers, and more than likely drop the axle in the floor on camera. But anyway, we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Battery's dead on the impact. Must be something about hitting the on button on the camera, everything goes haywire. We did everything else old school this morning. I guess we'll go back to the ratchet. Maybe. Sure, if I watch close, though, when it drops down and knocks me in the head, you'll be able to tell the story anyway. And one side. See if I can flip y'all around to the other side. Why is the camera moving on its own? That's wild. Okay, let's try it again. Watch closely in case it falls. Oh yeah. Not too bad. Alright, let's give you another twist here. Again, at least if it falls, you'll see it. Well, there's one out. Okay. Might bring you back for the other one in a little time lapse. I don't want to bore you too much. Tell you what, this creeper again, said it 100 times, is awesome. Well, 2 dexter axles are removed. Okay everybody, I'm back. I believe we'll wrap this one up for today. Got quite a bit accomplished. Was able to get the spring purchase cut off all 4 of the pieces of the axle, 2 axles. So cut off here, we've got to move them inboard. So somewhere right around in here, I'm going to clean everything up. I believe I'll start part 2 of the series with cleaning all this stuff up and getting the spring hangers cut out from under the trailer. So, hope you enjoyed the beginning process of this. A little more involved than what I anticipated, but that's nothing new to me. Got my fingers crossed, like I said earlier, that I can get some material at the steel place without having to do too much labor on getting somebody to mill or cut anything down on the lathe, but we'll see. Time will tell. So got a good start on it today. Not sure how much video and I'll get this week of this project. It's almost something that takes 2 people from this point forward, so got a friend of mine that helps me on Saturdays, so I'm going to do a few things throughout this week and see what happens, get everything ready, and hopefully by next weekend I'll have the equalizers in and the new spring hangers, and hopefully have the pipe, and then we can go ahead and get everything mocked up and situated and go from there. So just want to say thank you for everybody for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thumbs up if you like the content. Share it with anybody you feel comfortable with. Just again want to say thank you to everyone that is following along the journeys here at the farm. Like I said, all these projects have to be done, so day by day, week by week, spring will be here before we know it, and hopefully we can get back in the fields then. Until next time, thank you.